You guys might notice something different here. My spoiler literally got ripped off. So pretty much it literally got ripped off my boot. Someone was going into my boot to lift it open. They were like looking up at someone. They slipped off the boot, grabbed onto the spoiler, and it literally just went and blew off. And I just looked at him, and he looked at me, and I was just like, huh? And then he was just like, I'm sorry, and I don't really care that much. It already had a little crack in it, and I was thinking about taking it off anyway, but there's actually a really big hole in it because of this spoiler having a light in it, so I'm probably just gonna go get a new one, throw that on there, and see how that goes, or maybe get a boot lip and fill the holes. I don't know. But as you can tell, I used the strongest Sikaflex I could and left the plastic bits that snapped on there on it, so there's no water getting into it, and just did some stuff. The Sikaflex isn't on the paint, by the way, so don't get annoyed. But anyways, just thought I'd update you guys on that because that was pretty funny. And still, Jack's car sitting up on stands. He got a new turbo. Remember last video, the turbo fitting wasn't going in. We thought there was no threads, so he went and bought a new turbo, and turns out when he got this turbo off, the fitting was actually just way too small for it and was actually not meant for it for some reason. So that was pretty retarded. So now he has two turbos. We're going to sell one, but good thing because the turbo that he bought came with some piping, and yeah, but here they are. Maybe we should twin it. We'll put one in that. Put one in that? Put it on my SR? Anyways, that's not what today's video is about. Today we're going to be stripping the back end of the 180. So my plan is to pretty much do sort of like the same as Adam LZ and the same as what Jack's car has, if you can remember, which is leave the dash, leave the carpet in the front, have seats in the front obviously, and then just strip the back out, so no carpet. Someone's doing skids. So no carpet in the back, nothing in the back, roll cage. You've probably seen Adam LZ's and all that stuff. And I think it looks really clean that way. That's why I want to do it. Alright, this should be simple, I hope. Literally just have to pull this out, pull this carpet out, the carpet's loose there. Get that back seat out that no one's ever going to sit in, and hopefully it goes smooth. That boot shelf thing, whatever you call them, parcel shelf, I don't know what they're called. I'm probably going to be selling it because I don't have any need for it. So if you have a 180 or someone with a 180 that wants one, hit my Instagram inbox up and buy it. This carpet, already detached, pretty much. Well, it should just rip out, really. Oh, well, it's stuck up there. Alright, the carpet's not stuck, it's part of the back of the seat, which is a bit weird. So let's find where the bolts are for that seat and unbolt the whole seat, eh? What is going on here? Oh, I see how it works, maybe. I can get this other seat folded down. Oh, it's stuck on the seatbelts. They got this, and then, gross. I don't know if anyone's seen these before. I definitely have not ever taken one of these out. It's like two separate things, and it just like clips in with these little things here. And look. Now I just got to unbolt the backrest, and then all that carpet should come out. Alright, so you get all those 4 bolts. I'm going to say you get those 2 bolts. There's 2 bolts on each side. You get them off, and then the car? What is wrong with me? The seat should unbolt from its like hinge things, and then it should come out, I believe, from what I figured out. Well, I got the bolts out. It seems to be pretty loose, so I'm going to put the camera over there and try and get it out. I believe you go like this, get the carpet in there. Ugh. And if I go like this, hopefully I don't get copyrighted, like this, and you go out the back. The chair came out easy as, probably the easiest thing that's happened to this car so far. And yeah, there's a gross tissue under there and lots of pubes and yuck things. I'll take that cardboard shit out now. I'm also thinking, I don't know, my OCD is like, do I leave that carpet in so it's like clean on the sides, or do I just, from that line of carpet back, just pull all the plastics out, everything. I'm going to get a second thought on it from Jack when he gets here. But let's get this out. So, in a way, I kind of feel guilty for just like taking it all apart. But really, there was like 3 bolts to do this. And I don't know, it feels really weird. I don't know if I'm like guilty because it's so nice, well, sort of nice interior, but, or if I'm just like, oh, I just want to get it out there, I want to get the heart of the car back in and just go. So weird, man. That's the weirdest feeling ever, I'm not even sure. Like, I'm half thinking, if I take all this shit out, do I keep it all? Just in case I want to put it all back in there and sell the car one day? Or do I just sell all this and all that money can go towards the car, like a turbo, motor, whatever, and drift days, all that stuff, and then we can just keep having fun, and if I stack it, I stack it. I don't know. If I get a bolting cage, it should be fine. I should be able to leave my roof liner without it getting too messed up. I don't know, might hit our head on the lights, but yeah, I'll definitely have to take them out, and all that stuff, all the plastics, I might keep them. That's what I'm thinking. And get rid of these gross seat and put those GTR seats here. Just so you guys get an idea, this is what it'll look like. Just imagine that carpet there and there isn't gone, or is gone even. It's pretty good. And imagine like a Recaro. That would be sick. There's also one thing. This obviously goes in there. I might sand it back so it's not silver, and I might do like, I don't know, do I go like a gloss black? Do I make it blue? Or do I get it like, what do I do? What do you guys think I should do with this bit here? Or do I just keep it silver? I don't know. It's like just making the interior really nice, even though it's going to be like, you know, beat on, it's still nice to have nice things. Alright, it is now super late in the afternoon. I had a pretty unproductive couple hours. A few mates popped around, we were just stuffing around, playing with Jack's car, all that stuff, and I wasn't filming. But my decision is to take out these side panels, and I took out the plastics already on the top, all the way up until these plastics, over here, if I could film my hand, and then just leave all that in. So it'll look really clean, but then the back will be nice and stripped for the roll cage and battery, all that stuff to go in. So I'll go ahead and rip all that out. Alright, look at that. All that's stripped out. I still need to get this bit of metal out, same as that side. It's already taken out. But that is pretty much how I wanted it. So stripped out all the back, and then starting there so it's nice and clean front in there. I can get my cage, all that. It's looking really good. It was looking a bit weird with the side cards. Doesn't this view just remind you of Mr. Adam LC's view when he's got a GoPro on the windscreen? It's like, good interior, and then stripped. Exactly what I wanted. So, pretty much, the next thing to do is go buy that head, buy a turbo, throw this back in there, and we will have a running car. Let's cross our fingers and let's get this thing going again, because I miss it. I only got to drive it that one time over there, and oh, I just can't wait. And hopefully this week Jack's new oil fittings come in, so we'll be installing them during the week, so a video on that. And his car should be running next week after we get those new oil fittings on. There is one oil fitting back here. It's like this one here, and it goes all the way around to the back of this behind the engine, which is going to be a bit of a shit situation, but we'll get there and we'll get it on. I also got that steering wheel on the wall. I've got to get this other big one up. It's a bit heavy for one nail. I'm going to try and figure out one or two nail sort of situation for that. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. I pretty much got everything I wanted to do on the car today, which was strip out the back end. There's not much else I can do besides buy the head, so hopefully I can get that within the next week, 2 weeks, and we'll get the car going. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are smashing all my videos. It's absolutely amazing. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, my Twitter, all that stuff. All the links are down below. Yeah, peace out. Aber.